Okay, a little talk about the Iraqi dinar. While I'm on here, say great props to Pimpy and other people that have been steadily on this for so many years. I've been in this for years, decades, since it very began. However, we have to understand what's really going on here. For me, you, Mo, and Joe, we're just going to change out our money, and it's going to be a good rate. Okay, it's not going to be. People are overthinking this. Okay, just unless you're a big time investor, we're just going to exchange from banks, or some of these people will say redemption center or whatever. Exchange your money, take your money, and you're going to spend it. But once you get past that bottom piece of everything, everybody's all caught up trying to figure out this rate thing on, oh, we're going to bankrupt Iraq and blah, 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 blah. No, that's not the way it's going to work. Big business doesn't work like that. Do you think people like, our president, Elon Musk, and all them get rich by using their own money? No, they borrow money to invest it. Okay, now let's look at what's really been going on over there for the past 20 years. Iraq still needs a lot of rebuilding. Okay, you got Gaza needs to be rebuilt. You got Libya. Shall I keep naming the countries? Well, a lot of those countries, the U.S. dollar is so thin, it's not worth nothing. And now we got BRICS sending money. The U.S. dollar is there's a lot of U.S. dollars out there. And that makes it pretty much worthless almost. Well, how do you, as a bank in America, how do you get out from the U.S. dollar without getting rid of the dollar? You put a high exchange rate on another currency. Where we can take this into view to help you out, if anybody wants to go do some history, you can go to back in the 80s, I believe, or late 70s. That was the British pound. Then after that was, it says British pound, and then there was the euro. The U.S. dollar had to find something to prop up or give our debt to prop them up. The Mexican peso is another one. That was in the late 90s, early 2000s, something like that. This is no different. It's just an amount of money that they need to soak up U.S. debt, which will go to us because we're going to exchange dinar, and they'll use the dinar as the investment marker. A lot of that's going to go to central banks, the Bank of International Settlements, all of that, to get out of the U.S. dollar. So that way, if the U.S. dollar was to crash by it all flooding back because of this BRICS stuff and war and all this other stuff, the banks here and everybody else isn't going to get caught red-handed. They want you to get caught red-handed with it. So what you do with your money is your business, and however you want to spend it, your business. I'm in it knee deep just like everybody else is, and I'm not a financial advisor, but I play one on TV. No, not really. Anyway, the whole point being is that everybody's panicking on trying to figure out this exchange, how it's going to work, this and that, yada, yada, yada. Leave it alone. Because if you're just going to the bank to exchange or these redemption centers or whatever, the rate's the rate, that's the way it's going to be. The people who are really worried about the exchange rate are the people that have to get U.S. debt off their books. It's U.S. banks, a lot of other people. There's a liquidity crisis coming, and we're trying to fix it to where America has a chance, and that's the best way. So if I was to guess what an exchange rate would be, somewhere around anywhere from $1 to no more than $4. I know that's a broad campaign when you look at it, but it depends on a lot of factors. We know for sure the World Trade Organization is very interested in Iraq. Okay, well, that's the good old boy club of good old boy clubs. Now, you got to look at it. Now, the Bank of International Settlements is saying it needs to be worth this much. Gee, I wonder why. Do you think because they have too many U.S. dollars or too many Western currencies like the euro and all that, and they need to soak that up under some sort of currency? Is the Iraqi dinar the true answer for all of it? No. I think there'll be other ones that'll help in it because it's more than just us. It's also China, or Russia, everybody. There's a big old club and we're not in it. We're just watching the soap opera unfold. But what we do have to understand is that beating ourselves up over the mathematical formulas, oh, well, it's only going to be this much. No, look at how much your economy you're in the hole. So do I think it's going to be a pretty good exchange? Yes. But we need to look at where they're going to spend the money because they need new money, and this is the only way to get new money without being obvious about it. Because if they were obvious about it, then everybody would lose confidence in the US dollar. There's only so much precious metals to go around. There's only so much this, so much that. Everybody, good luck. It's almost there. But we're beating ourselves up over something that you cannot control. And good luck to all of you.